Libra, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. I don't know why I just felt like sometimes I jump into a reading and it's a real gentle jump. This feels like an exciting jump. You could be leaping into something new in February that you can't wait to get your hands on. All right, we'll just say that. Let's get into your reading today. We're going to take a look at your current energy, where it stands right now. We're looking at opportunity, challenges that are coming in the month of February, as well as what you don't see coming, advice from Spirit, all the good stuff that you're used to seeing in my monthly overviews. And side note, I've had people ask me if I'm still doing Libra readings on the channel. Of course I am. Twice a month, as usual. I just added a tier in my membership portal if people want more guidance from week to week. I'm doing every week a Libra reading for my Libras out there. So I'm only doing Libras because you were my biggest support, and I wanted to give you all some extra attention this year. And I just want to thank anyone who's felt the call. And if you are curious, just go to the join button or whatever that is. I'm not good at this stuff, but you know where to find it. It's a YouTube membership. So thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Libra. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on for you. I said shuffle. I switched up the Oracle decks from what I was using yesterday. You may be feeling really good this month because at least the first half, we're in a lot of air energy. So you could have some new downloads, new ideas. You could feel breakthrough energy in certain relationships, kind of like, aha, I know why, connecting dots, that sort of thing. Let's see. What's going on for my lovely Libras tuning in? We've got, well, this came out for the overall collective energy for the week, cycles. Yeah, we're wrapping up a cycle. This is like, when I see this, I think of when man created fire. And this is the primordial spark of creation. And maybe some of you, like I said, I felt like I was kind of parachuting into your reading right now. There could be a spark going on in your life in February between you and another person, or the spark of, divine inspiration, something that you really want to get your hands on. Maybe it's even a form of art, or it could be just being highly creative, as we have a lot of astrological aspects coming in February around the astrological, Chinese New Year coming in. We've got just a lot of turning points, a lot of strong Uranus, Neptune energy, which are big, big planets. So there could be some twists and turns, and especially around, the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, which is a transitionary energy we've been in for a hot minute. But it seems like, you're saying goodbye to an old cycle and you're looking at a new spark of creation in the midst of it with this number 1 year. I imagine this card, if I use this deck a lot, this is going to come out a lot. 7 and 3 makes 1. In numerology, this is a numerological year 1. We're looking at the world and making our mark. Some of you, there's a gold wrapping around the earth, signaling, we're all wrapped in fire, in our increase in our energy, in our ascension, and also in our desire to create new things, new realms, new energies. I think the key word of February could be, what is new for you, Libra? Oh, perspective. Maybe you have a new perspective on something, or maybe you need to have a new perspective. This is 56 going into 11. This is around your own intuition. You may be needing to look at something with new eyes. We've got 3 binoculars. Well, actually 4 different scopes. So this could be you looking at every aspect of your life in February and making some profound shifts and changes as you embark on this new cycle, especially around, just the key word here is use your intuition in this energy frequency that you're in, the new, whatever it is that's new for you, which I think everyone's going through. Almost like they're showing me when you go through, this is a really different kind of energy, but when we go through, I used to read those really intense, like sci-fi novels, Michael Crichton when I was younger, and you think of people that are doing like really, really high research on different viruses, and they're wearing those suits, and they have to go in and wash, cleanse their entire bodies before going into work. So it's almost like, make sure you're doing your cleansing and your purifications. Many of you may be doing that. But I'm getting this overall like energetic cleansing going on of this past cycle. And maybe having fierce compassion at a level you haven't had for the people that you dealt with. You could be needing to have a lot of compassion right now, looking at something with new eyes. We have a really strong Leo full moon. I'm getting you all are right on point with the astrological energies walking into February right now. And I think that as long as it's like you're looking at something saying, I understand that there's this big cycle ending globally and individually, and I have a new perspective. I feel more compassionate towards the other people in my life. I'm trying to be more compassionate with myself. We have the numerology of, let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, another 4, which, I have 4 different lenses. Maybe Spirit's encouraging you, if you came into this reading looking for specific guidance around a troublesome situation, we're going to get some answers around this, because it looks like if you can look at it through the eyes of, benevolence, look at felines. They're fierce, they're protective. They know when to strike, they know when to hold back. And that might be something that resonates with you right now. Whole self. Ooh, yeah. Many of you are going through a whole self purification. It could be a radical shift in the Libra collective. All right. We have the numerology here of 3 now. And we have a triangle. Okay, Libra. Let's now move into, I love those cards because there's just so many messages I get from them. I want to see where you're at currently. Let's see where you all are right now. I want to get the current energy. What is the current energy for my Libras? Hangman, Emperor. We're like I said, we're in this energy of kind of bossing up in our lives. You could have someone in your life. We'll talk about this because Libras, I always see Libras in this divine feminine energy because we are ruled by Venus. No matter if you're male or female tuning into this. We'll say, as it relates to self, you're trying to stay in an empowered place and you're trying to be careful about the actions you're taking at this time. You also have someone around you who is trying to shift their perspective as well. All right, Emperor, Hangman. Yeah, there could be a block being removed and a choice point at this time, and a need to be careful about the choices you make when you're handling a situation or someone is doing that around you. 2 of Swords. Hangman. I don't know why, but they want me to say there's a looping going on. There's some sort of looping, a repeating pattern. And you're like, okay, what choices do I need to make? What am I not seeing? It's like you're asking yourself. Some of you may be asking yourself that. All right, current energy. I'm getting a lot of information today from you all. Thank you for your openness. All right. Well, that one wanted to come flicking out. 6 of Cups. Okay, this is about a past connection. Maybe someone that you have a tender heart toward. They have a tender heart toward you. This could be, I'm getting, they're really emphasizing the flowers here. These are 2 little ones exchanging flowers, being sweet, being kind. You could be feeling a little nostalgic. I mean, you are wrapping up a cycle here, but there's something that's coming in through the past here. 6 of Cups. This is sticking out of the deck. Emperor. Someone could be sweet on you. Someone with heavy fire placements. All right. Aries, Leo, Sag. Definitely showing me you have a history with this person. If not, this could be someone that you consider not your first rodeo, multiple lifetimes with. Some of you may be in partnership for the last 6 years with someone, or 6 months. There's a history here with this Emperor. And this could be you too, just softening your stance. If you feel like I got to protect myself, I got to, kind of like, Emperor can be like this tough teacher. He holds wisdom, but one nice finesse around the Emperor is being mindful of not coming from a higher place. I feel like there's some sort of softening of armor. It could be someone around you or both of you. That's what I'm getting. Softening of the armor between you and another. Yeah. And just as I say that, the King of Cups comes through. Okay. Again, fierce compassion, forgiveness. It's like sometimes when there's a deep connection here, you're showing me this is a deep connection. And we can get stubborn sometimes, a little authoritative. Emperor. But you know what? There's so much love here. It's like you're trying to bring love to a situation where you can get, a power struggle, power dynamic kind of thing. That's what it feels like. I want to clarify the Emperor. Actually, I want me to use Light Seers. I'm just curious. I'm going to go in deeper. I'm kind of, like I said in my last reading or my last few readings in the new year, I'm kind of going with what I'm picking up on and not following a strict format from reading to reading, because I think that's how, flexibility is key in life. And maybe that's what you're learning, Libra, flexibility here with another person or with yourself. Whole self-integration, especially around a new perspective that a new cycle is bringing in, where you're trying to soften. No, so keep going. Why is the Emperor here? Ooh, big changes. Okay. Something around divine timing. We have the Wheel. It's time for something to change, Libra. Like I said, there could be some sort of looping going on. And this is current. So this is, many of you are feeling this energy right now as we speak. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, some of you, this has to do with your career. We're going to talk about that. Wanting to really come from your heart in your work and teach your skill set to other people. You have like all of this, I would say, knowledge. You have all of this knowledge around something that you've accumulated over time. It's time for you to actually lay it into, just move forward in it. I don't know why I was late. They were showing me being, a road being paved. It's like to pave your way, Libra, with your knowledge and a sense of grounded royalty. I mean, whenever I see this card, she's just like, I got it going on. I know what I'm doing. I have all this wisdom. I'm doing it with love. And it seems to me, too, when you have these divine forces moving in, especially from this beautiful grounded state, as I clarify into the Emperor, it's like if you are experiencing friction with someone and you're trying to soften, you've had to almost be, the Queen of Pentacles is like, I can do it myself attitude. And you may be trying to not accommodate, but I'm getting into it. Yeah, I like this. Okay. All right. Spirit wants you to take action from a balanced perspective in work or in love in the month of February. It seems to me that you're making some really radical shifts, right? Fated shifts around your embodiment in a practical, meaningful sense in many of you in your careers and going towards something. I think someone around you really desires you as well. I'm seeing a lot of court cards here. We've got Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, we've got the Emperor and the King of Cups. And this fated wheel, good fortune, divine timing aspect to it. So if you are trying to align more and take action in something that's really heart-led for you in your work or in a relationship, it's like you're trying to just stay level, stay practical, stay inspired. And it's almost like flow with these changes, Libra. It's not easy, but you're moving forward in something. Let's keep going. I want to move now I'm going to move these over because I just want to be able to see them as they talk to me. These people are talking to me. Let's go into what you don't see coming. Actually, before I do that, let me get some angel guidance around all this, because I do see a lot of heart alignment, heart opening, inspired action, excitement. Seems like you're trying to ground. abundant attraction, which is the actual deck that I'm working with here with the angel signs. So this is probably one of the best cards to get in this whole stack of cards. All right. There are no limits except those you impose. The quantum field holds infinite potential. What will you choose to create? Okay. I think that you're trying to embody so many different, beautiful, elevated aspects of self, and you have a history. Many of you have a history of being an entrepreneur and following your heart with what you want. If it's not an entrepreneur, this is about compassionate leadership in your life and being sovereign, being aligned with your desires, and also a sense of practicality. There are big, big changes coming in for the Libra Collective around attracting more abundance in your life and leveling up. Many of you, this is your career. It's not about another person. This is about taking action towards that and stepping into that quantum realm of just summoning it to you and aligning with that higher vibration. So February, you are attracting more abundance. This also could be, Six of Cups could be people that love your work, that you are drawing to you. New clients, new contracts, new projects. And it's like Six of Cups is, people loving you, offering you their emotion, feeling inspired by your leadership. And then it's almost like generating this like excitement in the Queen of Wands and this financial security in the Queen of Pentacles. You've been waiting for these changes, some of you in your career. You could be getting a promotion. 444, protection. A powerful boundary of angelic light surrounds you, shielding you from negativity and harm. You are held in the light of divine safety, assuring that you will fulfill your destined purpose. Wow. Okay, I've just got major goosebumps. Okay, some of you are under a very, very close watch with the divine around your sacred purpose at this time. And you are launching something new that is going to draw a lot of attention and attract a lot of people. And there's going to be it's heart-based. Whatever you're doing, it's really something that you're meant to do. You're ready for this. I'm seeing all of this entrepreneurial energy. If you're not an entrepreneur, you're certainly taking an active role in your work, whatever organization you work for or business you work for. You are a leader. You might be going into a managerial role, a new position. I also think that whatever you've had to deal with or contend with in the past, it's over now. You don't have to be hypervigilant around it or be on guard. This is when Libras are skipping down the street saying, I ended a karmic cycle. Thank you very much. I am protected. The universe has my back, and I trust myself. And that's a beautiful thing. You're trusting, too, that you're meant to live from a quantum field of infinite possibilities, and you're attracting them to you. This is like one of the most aligned readings I've ever gotten for the Libra Collective. It's very powerful. And you could be seeing 444 a lot to confirm this and affirm this frequency. Last one. Ooh, okay, that snuck in. Interesting. This is from a different deck, but we're going to talk about this. Okay, I like this. This is where they want you to shift. You are a powerful, this says negative manifestation. You are a powerful force of creation in the universe. Any negative words and thoughts hold as much power to manifest as positive ones. Being mindful of where your focus lies, for energy flows where attention goes. Negativity is like a magnet. And this is what you have conquered. You're ending a cycle of negative manifestation where maybe you spent a long time in the past giving away your power and authority for the sake of heart-centered love. And now you're in this directive of honoring self. You've ended some, the wheel also could be looked at as karma. So it seems to me you're under divine protection, shifting out of a karmic cycle where you were caught in negative narratives around other people or within self, and you have cleaned up your inner circle. And you're cleaning up, like I said, I kept getting, in the beginning of this reading, going in and being purified and cleansed. You've been going through this process of purging negativity. And now you've been like, think of your auric field being completely cleansed and not being sucked back into a feeling, a negative state. And when it does occur, and the minute you start having a negative thought, it's almost like you have a knee-jerk mechanism now that's not pulling you in that direction anymore. You may have had negative people in your life in the past who were just not in a positive frequency. Very interesting how that popped in. It's like you're being protected from negative forces, and you're being reminded not to be in a perspective. See, a shift in perspective. Have fierce compassion, because when we hold on to negativity, it's because it's what we've lived. It's what we've experienced. But that doesn't have to be your experience now. You know? All right. Interesting. I'm glad I pulled those. That was beautiful. All right. What you don't see coming. Let's go into what you don't see coming. Page of Swords. Doing the research. This is around maybe a new idea. She's got a lot of light bulb ideas lifting off of her. Some of you are reading new material, studying maybe new coursework, creating content, creating coursework. Page of Swords is using your air energy for good, positive thoughts, thoughts that lift you up, not drag you down. You see she's being lifted. She can barely keep her feet on the ground. Ooh, 8 of Wands. These are infinite opportunities coming into the Libra Collective. We're talking about eurekas, epiphanies, downloads. Oh, there you are. Justice. Okay. I say you're coming out of maybe some up and down energy. This is you stabilizing, all right, in your life. I think you're moving forward. There's a lot of momentum coming in. This is about balance. I was actually listening about Libra not being governed by a god or a mythical creature. We're governed by the scales. And we come in Libra season at the autumn equinox when light is equal to day. And this is the balance. And we're here in our lifetimes as Libras to create balance in those around us, in the collective, and in ourselves. And it seems to me you're really walking this beautiful, balanced perspective, balanced momentum, balanced opportunities, things that align with you. Excuse me. As I need to take, I have a warmer here. It's like a whole, it's a whole new world. I have hot coffee now on the ready. So this is amazing. I don't even want to clarify this. It just feels so good. So it's like you're learning how to stay in balance and move forward and recognize the signs and synchronicities that keep you balanced as a Libra. I love this. And this is your karmic balance, karmic justice, and you learning from that path. Spirit has got your back in every turn that I'm looking at in this reading. Let's go into your opportunity and challenge now. So go from the top of the deck. Ace of Cups. We love that. Keep your heart open, Libra. A hopeful heart. Look at that. You've got a wave of emotion coming in. Look at that. Oof. Washing over. It's almost like an abundance of emotion coming in your opportunity in February. Some of you are just really just feeling the love. Oh, wow. And your challenge is Ace of Wands. Interesting. That's quite a contrast. I think that you are trying to sustain a feeling of openness that might be hard to hold. And this is a beautiful thing. I'm seeing the Libra Collective really in a brand new frequency, a brand new energy. You're trying to use your intuition. That might be what's hard. All right, Ace of Wands, because her third eye chakra is lit up. She's looking at the cosmos here. She's got her eyes closed. Let's look at the Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here in your opportunity? King of Pentacles, and you showed up in the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. Okay, some of you are really walking into a brand new chapter in work or in love. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Fool. You're starting a new cycle. For those of you who are in partnership, you're starting a whole new cycle where things are going to be different. You're not going to be looping around the same patterns. You're going to be making some powerful breakthroughs in February in your connection. Okay, and for those of you, if this is around your career, you've got something new on the horizon that is like a yes from the universe. It's like don't give up on what you want to create in your own abundant attraction. Okay, you have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You're aligned in your 3D energy of abundance and manifestation, okay? It's like your heart is pulling you toward what you love to do, and that's going to generate a lot of security and stability for you. Some of you are moving in with somebody new as well, or you're moving into a new arena in your career. All right? This is solid. Your opportunity is to just enjoy, maybe for some of you, the solidification and structure around a commitment that if you keep your heart open and you don't close off in your own armoring and you stay open and vulnerable and honest, you're going to really enjoy the month. Okay? I like this a lot. The challenge. Maybe the two of you get really, Ace of Wands can be a fiery energy. Maybe there's just a lot of fire between the two of you. If this has to do with a partnership. The challenge, Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Yeah. Aw. Libra, okay. If you've had some difficulty with another person, I'm seeing that you're shifting from a negative polarity to a positive polarity in general when it comes to your heart. You have the Six of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Hangman over the Ace of Wands. Some of you have been waiting for a new person to come in, and you are really poised and ready for it. You're ready to receive the new vibration, new love vibration. That's what it feels like. I mean, you have the Fool. You have this matching energy. You have leadership. You have heart activation. You have Ace energy. The challenge here in this Ace of Wands is pausing. It's like you might have a knee-jerk mechanism when you're receiving love to reject love. And I know that sounds really crazy. It's like your first instinct is to guard. And I think if you can really just drop the guard, it's going to help you a lot this month. This is what I'm seeing, okay? Because this is your challenging position to come from a calm mind. You're transitioning. This is letting go of the old cycle. Can you let go of whatever has occurred? Can you see your love life, this person, your career with new eyes? A fresh perspective is needed, a more centered, open-hearted, compassionate perspective. This could be you or someone you're dealing with, okay? Take it as it resonates. But I think that if you are ready and open to receive this new perspective and let it download into your psyche, it's almost like your mind is shifting and you're learning how to trust. What's the karmic energy here? Because this feels like it's all a question of trust. What's the karmic energy here that Libra's dealing with? Own your past. Yeah. And it could be you and this person, okay? Own your past. You can't rewrite the past, but you can change how it shapes you. Embrace your choices and let them become your wisdom. Yeah, you showed up. First card was the Six of Cups. Release the soul burden. What you carry in silence still shapes your path. Speak it, feel it, and finally let it go. Yeah, you're letting go of a past cycle. Break self-limiting beliefs. The only limits are the ones you impose. Break free from outdated beliefs and unlock your true potential. No one cares, too late, not good enough. Okay, you're releasing soul burdens, you're owning your past, and you're breaking self-limiting beliefs. This is powerful, powerful work. You all do this, you are going to have an outstanding month ahead. All right, let's get into, where are we at? I'm just cruising along. I'm going to go with the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and then we're going to get some advice to close out the reading. What is the main emotional frequency for Libras this month through the Sacred Destiny Oracle? Powerful deck by Denise Lynn. I thought it was time to bring it in. Ooh, okay. We have focus. Oh, the two cards I'm seeing is focus on forgiveness. I'm going to just say all these because they're going to tell you a story. Focus on new beginnings. You're at a gateway of blessings. Purification. There are wonders coming in as long as you let go and forgive. Wow. And these were all energies that I have been talking about. You're focus on your new beginning. You're going through a portal of blessings. Purify your heart. Take a light approach. There's a lot of happiness coming in. You got a world of wonders coming in through your intuition. We got the amethyst crystal, and you're reaching out of the darkness and into the light, forgiving the past. This is beautiful. Beautiful energy, Libra. I love reading for you all. It's like, I feel like each reading is like a full circle moment, and I get inspired by the work you're doing. I get inspired by how willing you are to surrender, to create change in your life, to seek balance, Libra. It's what we're about. And to bring balance to others and bring balance to the collective, but not forsaking ourselves. All right, stop. Purification. No wonder they showed me that washing the auric field. I think that you're going to have a lighter approach in February than maybe you've had in a long time with others and with yourself. Let's look at this purification. I don't really read the first part, but they want me to. Traditionally, rain symbolizes rebirth and washing one's sins away. Water is also associated with emotions, and a summer rain can represent the release of long-held emotions that allows for a purification and inner healing. There's also a renewal aspect of rain. The old saying, April showers bring May flowers, means that what follows the rain is a time of renewal and blossoming. The sacred landscape wants you to know, Libra, it's difficult for new, vibrant energy to enter your life if it is clogged with old and outdated energy. Cleanse and purify your body and your physical space. This is a great time for a detox, clutter clearing, cleansing, and space clearing. Release outdated energy to invite fresh, clear energy into your life. Eat lightly. Don't take things personally. Release resentment, guilt, and blame. Purify yourself, thought, word, and deed. Decluttering is modern-day alchemy. If you don't love it or use it, let it go. This card can also represent abundance, as flowing water is a metaphor for prosperity, and summer is the time of expansion. Whew. I'll tell you what, you all are really being guided here in fierce protection around attracting more abundance. You're moving out of a negative manifestation energy from the past and into true empowerment with a heart-centered alignment in a balanced perspective. Like you're in a faded frequency here. That's what it feels like. Okay, let's get some final advice. Purification. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There's a Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, you got yourself a brand new beginning. All right. All the good things, Libra. All the good things. Let's get some final advice, Spirit. Final advice for my Libras. I love you all. You need to know that. If you feel alone in the world, you're not. You're not. I'm right here. We have Magician and the Hermit. Wow. Major Arcana energy. Trailblazing energy, high creatrix energy. I like that. We have the 8 of Swords. Yeah, this is beautiful. Feel what you need to feel this month. You're coming out of maybe even holding yourself back. I think you're feeling inspired. You're looking forward here with this Queen of Wands. You're having gained a lot of wisdom around how to manifest what you want in life. And I think that it's almost like unleash your true potential, I'm hearing. Purify the past. Your past doesn't define your future anymore. All right? All right. Because we have the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords here. It's time to move forward and release the emotional baggage and burden of maybe even when you were holding back from others. It feels like it's time for you to trust yourself. Trust that you can be bold and assertive. You can protect your space. You can protect your energy, and you can also keep your heart open. But it seems to me that you are manifesting from a very, very wise place, a very mystical place, right? Owning your past. There's a lot of self-limiting beliefs that you're breaking free of, and where a lot of emotions were generated, and you're releasing some heavy soul burdens. I think, like I said, the past is being washed clean. All right? karmically speaking. So enjoy this purification process and look at your body, your mind, your spirit, and your home in a new light in February. And I think you'll be really well prepared to receive these really brand new energies that are coming in this new fire horse year. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Libra. It was a real pleasure today. Namaste.